Good evening. Good evening. Hope you're well this evening. My name is Gaugelo Leah Dladla. I am a Diamond 5 leader in Longridge Bioscience. Truly excited to have you guys on. We're just going to wait for a couple of people to come online. Let us see who's online and joining us tonight. Please do put in your comments and where you are watching us from. We're excited to have you here for yet another segment. This is truly exciting. Here we are here to share more good news with you once again, because we are here to discuss Plan B, right? In last week's segment, we discussed activating Plan B in the new economy, and you heard it from two different perspectives, right? One perspective from somebody who's full-time employed and doing this business on a part-time basis, and then somebody who is a full-time mom, 3 children, 3 beautiful bundles of joy, who really just keep her very busy, but she is thriving in this business, right? So to have heard the things that usually people would negate around, to not engage in entrepreneurship journeys, that segment was really to provide you with a better perspective so that you are able to see. I see some hearts. Thank you for the love. Truly excited. Please do put in your comments. We want to know where you're watching us from, where you are, because we do understand that we are, broadcasting this out to a lot of global people across the globe. So this is exciting. Do note to tell us where you're watching us from. I'm truly excited today, right? Because today we're going to delve in the meaty stuff about what this Plan B is. Okay. Last week was at a very high level, but this week we're now getting into the nitty gritty. What is this, right? What do they really do? What are the products? You may have seen my Facebook posts where I post some of the products of which we have within this great business. You may have seen some of my flyers talking about making money. That's what I want to talk to you about, right? I really want to unpack this and basically just show you that this is a really great business opportunity. And right now, globally, we're in an economy where people are now forced to be entrepreneurs. So there's forced entrepreneurship that is taking place where, companies are closing down or downsizing, and there are retrenchments taking place. Just today, I sat in one of those where I had to listen to the fact that more people would have to be laid off. So it's happening all around us. It's a global impact of this new economy that we have. So now is the right time for us to share in what you are doing so that you can come on board and engage it further and embrace it for yourself, right? I'm excited because today we talk about the company that is bringing the smile to my face. It is an absolute joy to be a part of this business. How I came upon it was a complete, something that I wasn't waiting, to come across. But, I blessed the day that I made the decision and said, yes, this is what I'm doing, I blessed the day that I said, thank you, Lord, for introducing me to this great business. It has never, ever been the same. I have grown in huge amounts, or, in what's the word? In a great way as a person, because of this business opportunity and what it brings out for you. Things I would have never learned in a lecture hall, but you get in and you learn and you earn while you learn. This is the only industry that in fact allows you to do that. This is a phenomenon that I always heard about. I was like, how do you learn and earn at the same time? But this is what happens in this type of business. So, to get right into it, my name, as I said, is Gaugelo Leah Dladla. I'm truly excited to be here. In this business, I am a Diamond 5 leader. And, I have grown to know so much about myself personally and develop myself through this business. I joined at a time where, it may have seemed to a lot of people, especially from the professional background that I come from, where we were all of this idea that, of what our parents told us, which is go to school, get good grades, and get a job. And I mean, having done that for the last 12 years, I would have never in my wildest dreams thought of joining an industry of this nature, right? I really, unlike most professionals, looked down upon it. I had a completely warped idea of what it entailed and what it really was. So, I'm glad I learned to embrace it and learn while being a part of it. So it's really been a great, awesome experience. I found myself also to be a breadwinner within my family. So this came at the perfect time where financially, I just needed that much more. But it also did not just allow me to be able to provide in certain aspects, but also to bring along everybody. I think that for me is the one thing that I absolutely love. Every form of responsibility that I had to take upon, I could now take care of it by actually bringing my family along. So it's also a family business, and it really brings you closer, with your loved ones, because you are all you're ever talking about is new ideas, fresh mindset. All the financial stresses that one may have had no longer exist because every week is payday for everyone within this company. So it's really a truly been an absolute blessing and a life-changing opportunity, especially for myself and for my husband. Sometimes when you get married young, and sometimes you don't even discuss things such as finance until you are really in, the core of your relationship. So, we came to embrace this opportunity, and trust me, although my husband was not one for it initially, he absolutely loves it. It's like the best thing that's happened to us as a family, right? So that's another great aspect about it. So today I'm going to just unpack for you a bit more about what this company is, giving you a brief history about it. What are some of the top selling or fastest selling products that we have, as well as how do I really make money from this, Leah? I mean, that question I think I get a lot more often than anything else, because people want to know how they can actually make extra money. Others, it's really just to be able to put food on the table. In other cases, others just want more out of life, right? And I believe that we all have a bigger purpose to serve in life. And therefore, business of this nature is really something that can allow you to live that purpose and, fulfill the dreams that you want to, for you as well as your loved ones and even those around you. So this business has done that exceptionally well for many people. There are testimonies of people of different demographics. And I think that's the one thing that also drew me. I saw professionals in this business joining and leaving their full-time jobs to be a part of this full-time. I saw people with no form of educational background also with the same, starting on the same footing and being a part of this and succeeding at that. So this business absolutely gives everybody an equal footing to be the best version of themselves. And that is really something that stood out amongst the many things. As you can tell, I just absolutely love this business. So, let's get right into it, right? Tonight, I'm going to be sharing my screen as we go into it. Okay. So as I've said, my name is Khawkhelo Leah Dladla, Diamond 5 in the business, absolutely loving the business, right? I believe my motto to be empowered to empower, because I believe through this business, which is Longreach, as you can see to the left, I have been empowered so that I can empower others with the great news of what this company really has to offer, right? So this company, right? First things first, I think let me ask this first. What do you really want to accomplish in life? I think we all have different goals when we engage in business or even as we work, right? Would it be that you would want to travel for vacation abroad? Would you want financial freedom? Is it that you want to build a house or own a real estate portfolio for yourself? Is it that you would like a good life and good health, right? Or would you like to start a business and create employment for others? Would you also like to be an accomplished leader, support a vulnerable society, or just generally be your own boss, manage your own time? What is it that you would like? The reason I pose this question is because this company that I'm here to introduce to you can actually afford you all of these. based on the fact that when you join, you plug in and do the necessary steps, and you can literally get a life-changing, experience through the business. It offers you an amazing opportunity to be your own boss, to travel, to have the financial freedom, because you are plugging into an industry that allows you to determine where you want to go, right? And with each and every person that joins, even on my team, the one thing I say to them is, the destination of what it is that you want out of life. And the vehicle that I'm really here to present to you is a vehicle of which can get you to the destination that you would have determined for yourself. So hence, I always ask, what do you want to accomplish, right? So that you can realize that all things that I'm asking here are truly possible through this vehicle that I'm here to introduce to you, right? So, the company, as mentioned, is Longrich, right? And Longrich is a company that has been in existence for the last 34 years. Since 1986, it has trademarks registered in 183 countries and has proven experience in OEM as well as ODM. I will unpack that shortly for you. We have 8 research and development centers globally, of which is where our manufacturing takes place. So the core business of Longrich is really manufacturing. That is the core of what they do as a business. They are renowned for this and are certified at all the highest standards in accordance to quality of standards in terms of what they provide from their product selection. So Longrich is really a company which has withstanded the test of time. I mean, if you look between now and between 1986 and everything that's happened to date, global recessions, which is what we're currently in, recession of 2008, a lot has happened, and a company of this magnitude has actually withstanded all of that, right? So, in fact, the correct question to ask about Longrich is, who is Longrich, right? My belief is that every organization, personifies its leader, because the leader's vision is really what drives what this organization really does, right? And the question of who is Longrich really comes from that, right? This is our founder, Mr. Shoshu Zwe, and his vision was really that he wants everyone wants to be successful in life, but not everyone can find a reliable way to do so. Therefore, I built a business platform which guarantees you the success of any individual who is persistent in using it, right? This for me is a very powerful statement because it speaks to the aspect of everybody, right? Remember earlier I mentioned that everybody of different demographics is able to start on an equal footing to be a part of this business and succeed at that, right? So the persona of this leader in terms of the vision that he actually brings forward is exactly what unfolds in this business and how in terms of its actual operation. So this business aims to help everybody to build and succeed, right? And it actually says, I mean, the strong statement put here is he guarantees the success of any individual. Guarantee, as you know, is a very strong word. Even in the profession of audit, we hardly use guarantee because you're like, but you can't guarantee anything. But he is literally putting, it forward to say that this platform, is guaranteed to afford anyone the success who persists in it. So that is really telling you quite a bit about the organization in terms of the principles of which it stems on, right? Or it stands on. Remember earlier I mentioned that it is a proven experience in OEM and ODM. So these are some of Longrich's global clients, the likes of Unilever. Longrich actually manufactures their products for them. So original equipment manufacturer is what OEM stands for. And the likes of GSK, they also manufacture for them. As you know, GSK does likes of Sensodyne and Colgate. Longrich actually manufactures for that. I mean, isn't that just wonderful to actually hear of a company which is in fact behind a lot of these big global brands? So, I mean, in the likes of London, we've got Tesco, very big, very renowned. Longrich manufactures for them as well. Coty, right? Nestle, Walmart, Marks and Spencer. These are huge brands that we know, and we've probably used their products once in our lifetimes, right? So it is absolutely amazing to have actually found out that Longreach is the global brand behind the manufacturing for these clients. So that tells you about the credibility of Longreach, because if huge companies of this nature are with trusting a company like Longreach to actually do their manufacturing, it speaks volumes about the business in itself, right? So we are currently present in over 138 countries, right? The likes of America, Hong Kong. The company's origin is that of China, but they've actually established themselves in quite a lot of areas. So the global footprint is actually growing in magnitudes. I mean, in Africa, we started about 8 years ago in Nigeria. In South Africa, 4 years ago. Cameroon and Botswana, it's about a year now. Zambia, about 2 years as well. So the company is growing. The growth of this company is on another level. It is really something of which is quite commendable, how they are growing and how fast it's happening. So the global reach of this company is really, something quite applaudable, because it really tells you that they are willing to go to all lengths to basically ensure that their products, of which they are distributing and develop and brand, are reaching the hands of the consumers. So earlier, as I mentioned, we have 8 research and development centers. We've got one out in France, in the USA, Japan, as well as various others across Asia, in China to be precise. So this is where the manufacturing of our products takes place. This is where, our products are developed, made by top technicians who have been approved through all quality standards by this company. So they pride themselves in the research and the development, and hence the original equipment manufacturers for various other conglomerates, which actually is quite commendable, right? So Longreach as a company, as I've mentioned, is basically a manufacturing company, right? But under Longreach, they have their own set of products, right? They have their own set of products, of which are about 2,000 products under different, categories of healthcare products, daily consumables, household products, skincare, and health and machinery, right? So these are just the product selections. It's daily things that we're using every single day, great quality, and they are organic above all else. I mean, as we know, a lot of products that are out there in the market are generally, have some form of chemicals, and can, result in various lifestyle diseases. But the Longreach has actually looked quite closely into this and has extracted some of the harmful substances contained in normal products. And within their product range, all of their products are organic products, right? So Longreach has decided on a model of which we call network marketing, right? Many may also know it as multi-level marketing, which is a new phenomenon of which a lot of companies are really embracing and are choosing, in fact, to carry forward the distribution of their products into the hands of the consumers using this particular model. So I just want to spend a bit of time here on this particular slide, right? Here, I just want to explain a bit further to you about what this model really entails, right? So normal conventional marketing channels have obviously go through the likes of the manufacturer to the national distributor, regional distributor area, as well as wholesale distributors, and from retail right into the consumer's hands. Longreach works a bit different from that, because by virtue of being a manufacturer, the equipment goes straight from the manufacturer into the consumer's hands. So they have imparted on distributing their products in a different manner, right? So Longreach products cannot be found at any form of store, as we may know them, and cannot be found advertised on TV. The reason being that they have decided to partner with the consumer. So entrusting the consumer to use a method of word of mouth. As we know, word of mouth is one of which, one of the best marketing tools of which a lot of anyone will give credibility to word of mouth by virtue of how fast things can get around, right? So it's proven to be effective, and it's proven to be, this is the way in which they are choosing to distribute their products, right? So straight from the hands of the manufacturer right into the hands of the consumer is the model of which Longreach chooses to basically distribute of their products. And that is the business model that I'm really here to share more with you about. Right. So as mentioned, product categories: healthcare products, daily cosmetics, household products, skincare products, as well as health and machinery. Great product range we have. We have over 2,000 products. Really, really great variety, of which we actually use most of them in our households every day. And I think this is just, a household dream by virtue of the fact that you are able to literally get all your products from one company, and ensuring that your family is actually undertaking to embrace products of good origin, in that they are organic products, right? So these are some of our fastest selling products. We have our white tea toothpaste. This toothpaste, ladies and gentlemen, is like no other, right? Reason I say that is because of the ingredients contained in it and what it actually assists many people with. We find that a lot of people suffer from tooth decay, bleeding gums, tartar, gingivitis, and various other oral infections. And Longreach toothpaste actually assists in that regard. Firstly, one of the things that are not contained in the Longreach toothpaste is, in fact, that it does not have fluoride within it, right? Because it's proven that fluoride can actually cause you various other harmful lifestyle diseases, and therefore this does not have that. That's the one thing that really stands out for me in terms of the Longreach toothpaste. It really assists a lot with regards to toothache and tooth sensitivity and hypersensitivity thereof. And this is but a dentist's dream because of what it does for a lot of people. It is one of the fastest selling products across Africa, and every household's absolute great purchase, right? It's of a great big size, 200 grams. And, from an economies of scale perspective, it actually lasts quite long, right? So it's a toothpaste worth having in your house. Absolutely great. Then we have our Super B sanitary napkins. These are, what has been found through research is that over 80% of the gynecological issues that a lot of ladies experience are actually as a result of the gynecological, or as a result of the shoddy napkins that are being sold commercially, right? We find that our pads don't, absorb very well. We find that we are faced with leakage, or possibly, UTIs such as rashes and bumps and various other things. There's a lot that we experience as ladies by virtue of the pads that we use. So this Longreach has developed a pad with different type of technology within it, of which has the anion strip, as you can see on there, the green strip that is there. It is an anion strip, gets absorbed into your vaginal line and into your bloodstream, and actually helps to clear out reproductive, the reproductive areas, and actually helps with period pains. I can't remember the last time I had actual period pains by virtue of what this anion strip does. It is absolutely amazing, really great. And the pad is 100%, has 8 layers to it. We have 4 variations. We have the panty liner, heavy flow, light flow, and day use as well. So it's really, really great, right? It also helps to prevent itching and odor, as well as prostate enlargement. So on the liners, the men are also able to use them, and also anti-inflammatory, right, for ladies as well. So the absorption is absolutely great. I mean, a heavy flow pad, you actually don't even feel anything, and it dries very quickly, which is really a plus. I mean, we know that after 2 hours with the normal commercial pads, if you don't change it quick enough, you might have an accident. And this absorbs very, very well. It can actually take up quite a bit of content. So the technology behind the product, it's through the research and development centers that we have, where they've actually taken their time out to ensure that our products are of the greatest standards, and also ensuring that added technology of actually absorbing very, very well. So the pads are a must-have. I mean, we know for as long as a girl child is born, a pad is needed, but a good pad which can actually help to preserve your health. That's also another very key important thing to highlight there. Then we have another one of our fastest selling products is our alkaline cup. Very, very great. It actually converts our water from acidic to alkaline. As we know, a lot of the lifestyle diseases that we tend to experience lately are as a result of the acid, the amount of acid that we have in our bodies. Remember, from the food that we consume, we're generally consuming a lot of food with acid, right? From coffees to red meat, you know, there's just so many things. But little did we know that we find that the tap water, as well as the bottled water that we drink, is actually found to be acidic in its content form by virtue of the chemicals that they use to actually try to purify the water. The content that remains in the water leaves it acidic. So on top of the food that we're having that is acidic, we are adding on water daily that is acidic, and we know that diseases such as cancers and various others thrive on a body with that is full of acid. So this cup has what is called tourmaline gemstones. Absolutely great. I carry my cup everywhere I go. So it's got these tourmaline gemstones inside of it. And these tourmaline gemstones basically work as a filter to basically purify the water from acidic to alkaline. This really helps to increase your metabolism, boost your immune system, improve water absorption, relieves ulcer pains, neutralizes alcohol and smoke, and reduces blood cholesterol. So it's absolutely a winner. I take this everywhere. Just pour my water from my tap or water, bottled water, shake it and drink. It is absolutely a dream come true, this cup. I call it health in a cup because of the great benefits that it brings upon one's life. So then we also have our various teas. We've got green tea, great for piles, weight loss, kidney disorder. Then we have our slimming tea, which is also better known as our pink tea, very great for even reducing of cholesterol and increasing your metabolism. Then we've got our brown fat reducing tea, really great for eliminating liver fat, improving your blood circulation. Absolutely a dream for a lot of people with hypertension and diabetes. I found that a lot of the customers actually enjoy that. So it's quite a good tea as well. Then we have our Cordyceps coffee. Absolutely love this coffee. If you are on my team, you definitely know my thing with this coffee because of what it just does. It comes with great benefits of Cordyceps militaries. It is absolutely amazing, right? Absolutely, absolutely love this tea. It is a great immune booster. I find a lot of the customers that work out love it as well because it actually helps them to have more stamina. It helps, and it's also decaffeinated. So it's quite different in that respect, that it's actually not, a normal caffeinated coffee. So it's decaffeinated. It's got your 3-in-1, meaning that it's got your instant coffee, it's got your sugar and your dairy creamer inside. But the key ingredient in this is actually the Cordyceps militaris, which is an ancient Chinese mushroom, really great for actually treatment of various things, right? So if you have high cholesterol, it helps with that. If you have, recovery, if you want to recover quickly, if you've been ill, it's really great for that. But for me, it's been an absolute great immune booster, right? It's absolutely great in that regard because I struggled a lot drinking a lot of various energy supplements and, some of which are not actually good. But I found ever since I have this in the morning on an empty stomach, absolutely awesome, right? So then we've also got our various supplements, but one of which I chose to just share with you as one of the fastest selling products is this one is a supplement for men, helps them with weak or fatigueness, protects you from prostate, increases sperm count and motility, and boosts fertility by up to 92%, right? It is really, really, really great, and it also helps to boost your libido, right? So this is but a men's dream as well. A lot of guys absolutely love this. So we have over 2,000 products. I just chose some of which, are some of the fastest selling products. just for you to get an idea about what type of products it is that we have. But you know, in the long and short, we basically have daily products, right? So these are products that we're using absolutely every single day, which is absolutely great for us, right? So Leah, the question then comes to Leah, how do I make money in this, right? I see all these great products. I've heard about the great history. And I'm here, and I've heard about the good reputation that this company carries by virtue of who they manufacture for. So Longreach is pays us, right? They pay us every single week to basically get word out there and share the business with others, right? So what they are saying to us is switch your brand from whatever brand of products, daily products that you are using, and switch to Longreach. That is ultimately what they're saying to us. Switch your brand, right? You are using toothpaste daily. You are having your teas, your coffee, your soaps, your roll-ons. You know, you're using all these products every day. So all they're putting forward to us as consumers is switch your brand and get paid daily, weekly, monthly, right? So the get paid part is what is slightly different, because all they are putting forward to us in that respect is to say share the business with others. For as long as you have a cell phone and internet connection, you are in business. You do not need anything in terms of office space, you know. So they basically allow you to assume the benefits of a traditional business, but running it just from the comfort of your home using your cell phone. That's the beautiful business model that we have within Longreach. It allows you to run your business from the comfort of your home, raising your children part-time, full-time, spare time, anytime. That's what they're saying to us. They are saying that you can run your business from absolutely anywhere. So if you are in need of extra income, which I think we all are, this is definitely a business for you. Switch your brand and get paid daily, weekly, monthly, right? So these are the ways in which we get paid. So firstly, what you do is you choose your package. As mentioned, we are present in over 100 countries. And wherever it is that you are, you can engage in this business and be a part of us, right? So we have different entry levels. We've got Q Silver, Silver, Gold, Platinum, and Platinum VIP. All you need to do is select a package of which you would like, right? So what I've provided here are packages for Nigeria, UK, USA, South Africa, Ghana, Kenya, right? All you do is you select your set of products. So in essence, there's no risk in being a part of the business, because by virtue of choosing your own set of products, you are a member. So it is typically like you shopping at a day at any of your supermarket stores, but here you are choosing to switch based on affordability, and you will get stock worth that amount of money, right? Then what it is that we accumulate and get paid based on is the points, of which each and every product has points attached to it. These points are what we get paid based on a weekly basis. And the difference on that would be dependent on the package that you join the business with. So if you joined with a Q Silver package, you would get paid at 8%. If you joined with a Silver package, you would get paid at 8% as well. If you joined with Gold, it would be at 10%. If you joined with Platinum, you would get paid at 12%, and Platinum VIP 12% plus 1% global sales. I want us to hold it right there, right? Platinum VIP is our top level entry level, of which brings immense amount of benefits. If you join a Platinum VIP, you're not only going to get stock worth that amount of money, so it's quite a bit of stock, and you are going to get paid at the highest percentage on a weekly basis. But more so interesting is this 1% aspect, right? So 1%, all Platinum VIP members would get paid an additional VIP bonus by virtue of being Platinum VIPs. This 1% is global sales, of which if a company has branches in over 100 countries, they are looking at all those sales that are generated throughout all those countries that they are part of. And that is where they are going to basically encompass that and pay you on a monthly basis towards your Platinum VIP, right? So Platinum VIP is the goal, is the absolute goal. Then you accumulate your PVs, and that is what we get paid based on every single week. Okay, so we get paid weekly, right? As mentioned earlier, when I mentioned switch your brand, get paid weekly, get paid daily, weekly, and monthly. The daily aspect comes in here. As you join the business and you purchase your own set of products, you can decide to either use your products of which you've purchased, or you can actually retail them, right, at a retail profit. So if you are choosing to come into the business, get your products and retail them, you will get daily sales through the daily selling of your products, of which it is something that you can do or you can choose not to do. So that is the daily sales. It is great money, absolutely great, worth every single penny. Then we have a performance bonus, leadership bonus, as well as development bonus, of which we get paid this every single week as well, right? Based on the growth of your business. So all you need to do is, once you've joined and you've purchased your products, you need to share the good news with others, right? I've got great news for parents, because as a parent, you can actually bring your children in the business, which is really great. So it means that you can actually raise your kidpreneurs, is what I call them. We call them Longreach rich kids or kidpreneurs, because now they are taught through the application of what they see mommy and daddy engaging in, that they are now taught to, strive to be entrepreneurs. And as we know, the school curriculum doesn't quite offer that, but definitely this is something of which we can now engage our kids early in on. So Longreach has no age limit, which is absolutely amazing. That is the one thing I think that every parent's dream, to be able to build a business for your children, but not only that, with your children, right? So when you join the business, bring your family along, right? By the time you therefore go speak to your wider network about the value and the benefits of what Longreach has to provide, you know that you are getting an extra income through your children having joined the business, right? So this is also but a great benefit. And you are going to now share the business with as many people as possible, your workers, your colleagues, your friends, your family, absolutely everybody that you know as your network. Share with them about the business and get paid every single week. So therefore you would be unlocking your performance, leadership, as well as development bonus, right? Then as you maintain your business, right, because you remember that now you have come in as a product user, you have now also brought in a community of product users. And once you have fallen in love and used your products, you will now want to still keep buying more, right? Because now you have opened and started your own franchise, enabling you to buy every single month. So the company requires that we just maintain our business every single month, of which you do that once a month, and you will also get paid for that through what is called a maintenance bonus. So you are going to get paid for actually buying some of your favorite products, which is absolutely amazing. A referral bonus differs per country, so I'm not going to go into detail regarding that one, right? But you are really, in summary of referral bonus, you are paid to just refer your friends and family into the business. Once you've referred them, you're going to get yourself a referral bonus, a once-off bonus, because once you've referred somebody into the business, you cannot refer them again, right? So that is an ad hoc bonus, of which differs per country, right? Then as you grow, right, now you've established this business, you've invited people, and you are growing this business, right? As you are growing this business, there are certain ranks, like any organization, where they have managers, directors, and supervisors. Here we have Diamond 1 up to Diamond 7, and Star Director 1 up to Star Director 5, right? So I've just put the key essential ones to start you off in the business. So in order for you to become a Diamond 1, you require 720 PVs, which are the points that you've accumulated, either through basically encompassing you buying, as well as your team members that you are growing in the business buying as well, right? So you need 720 PVs. Diamond 2, you need 1,680 PVs. Diamond 3, 3,650 PVs, and 2 Diamond 2s. This is where it changes, and the aspect of which I spoke about in terms of the persona, that the business personifying the leadership, is that this is a selfless business, right? As you join and as you raise a team of people of which you are going to coach and build your business with, you are not only going to grow alone, right? You have now brought in other product users, you have your community of product users. You want to ensure that as you grow, they are growing as well. So from Diamond 3 onwards, you can see that it means that you need to raise 2 Diamond 2s in order for you to be recognized as a Diamond 3. Absolutely amazing, right? So for you to be a Diamond 4, you need 15,000 points and 2 others to be Diamond 3s, meaning that nobody gets left behind. As you grow, your team must grow, and therefore everybody grows, right? Remember what I will always make reference to, the vision of the chairman, because that vision is very powerful, and it is actually embedded in the system of Longreach to ensure that everybody, succeeds together. When you plug in and you persist in it, we all succeed together. So this is absolutely a great business model, one like no other. Then as you grow your business, we also have incentives. These are travel incentives that various leaders across the African continent have embarked to go on, courtesy of Longreach. So remember, under the dreams that I was asking, that if you have a dream to travel abroad, Longreach can make it possible. These are just some of the pictures of the trips that we have taken. Absolutely amazing, all expense paid trip. You qualify for these for a travel incentive 4 times a year. And currently with COVID being a reality for all of us and everybody being on lockdown, when you qualify for a trip, you can in fact now get the money in exchange of the travel that you could have taken. So running for the travel incentives is still feasible because you are now going to exchange that travel trip for money instead. Then we also have car incentives. These are some of the beneficiaries of car incentives within this business. As you grow your business, we have car incentives at Diamond, starting from Diamond 5 right up to Diamond 7. And you can unlock these monies time and again, right? So these are some of the recipients of these car incentives. Absolutely amazing. Longreach, if we can share some of the stories of these leaders, Longreach can take you from ordinary to absolutely extraordinary. It's a business like no other. Then we also qualify for house incentives from Star Director 1 right up to, the highest levels. You qualify for house incentives. Absolutely amazing. We have seen a lot of people who have restored dignity to their families by virtue of just, getting these monies and now being able to do so much more, right? As you can see here, this house was not in the best condition, but she was able, through her weekly earnings and incentives received, to be able to restore dignity to her family name and actually build her family something worthwhile. Then we also have a scholarship. This is a guaranteed scholarship of which anybody can qualify for. When you get to Star Director level, you will be eligible to study at any university or at the university associated to Longreach, which is really great news. You can actually transfer this scholarship either to your children or a friend, somebody of which is in need. You can transfer the scholarship out to them. So this is also another great benefit and something to look forward to. No matter how long it takes you to become a Star Director or how quickly you get there, you are guaranteed that you can actually go study, which is great. This is one of the few, or in fact the only, I'm yet to hear of another one, where, a network marketing company has associated itself with education. So this is absolutely exceptional for what it is doing for its people, right? At a far larger scale. So in order to partner with Longreach is very simple. All I did to partner with them was first I did a brand switch, which meant switching from whatever brand it is that I was using, and then sharing the business opportunity with as many people as possible, just from the comfort of my home using my cell phone or internet, and you get rewarded every single week. So it's as easy as that. That's what I had to do to become a partner, and so can you, right? So, the next question I ask is who's ready to take the next step, right? Don't be afraid to take the next step forward, but always or never be afraid, be afraid rather to take a step back. But a step forward is always a good step. So thank you so much for joining us. Those of you who are ready to take the step forward, please do inbox me, write your comments so that we are able to onboard you, whichever country you are in. we definitely have a branch of which we can assist you to be able to get your products in your particular country, and we get you started right away. Okay. So, to all entrepreneurs, today is absolutely, the timing of today is absolutely perfect because today, in fact, is Entrepreneurship Day. So, to all of you, I say happy Entrepreneurship Day. Let's continue to go out there, show everybody it's possible, to win in this new economy that we find ourselves in, because such platforms as Longreach Bioscience exist and they are truly changing a lot of people's lives. So let's continue to stay in touch, do engage me, and let's get you started in your new journey with the Plan B. All right. Thank you so, so much. You're more than welcome to put in your questions. I will attend to all of them, even after this live, so that I'm able to, shed more light or even clarify for a particular country that you're in and how you can get started. So let's go on this journey and we can do it together. Great thing with network marketing is you may join, decide to make a decision to join, but you're never alone, right? You are never alone. It's a journey of a team of people. Our team is quite big. I mean, we've got a team in Angola, a team in Malawi, team in UK, South Africa, Zambia, Botswana. We are just growing in magnitudes because of how people are just receiving this business and embracing it. I think that's the most important thing. People are now looking for ways of which they can actually embrace making an extra means of income. And Longreach couldn't have come at a better time. So tonight, I hope I've addressed all your, if you were wondering, what is this business about? And now you can fully understand it, and now you can look towards embracing it and coming on board and joining us. So thank you so, so much. My name is Khawkhelo Leah Zaza. God bless. Thank you.